Hey everyone, my name is Anders, and today we are going to go over the Global Labs update for the week. The big update this week is the introduction of a pity system in BDO. On test server, it is called Essence of Agris. It may be called something else when it goes live, but for now, to keep it simple, we're just going to call it the pity system for BDO. The way this system works is fairly straightforward. Whenever you enhance anything that is not guaranteed, you will build 1 point into your hard pity counter for that level and that item. You can see this counter right in the enhancement window. You'll notice it fills up every time you enhance and fail. For pen Blackstar armors and weapons, the hard pity counter is 40, so that means when we enhance to pen with or without crons, this counter will increase by 1 for every attempt and fail. If we go for pen Blackstar awakening weapon and fail, then swap to try and go for a pen Blackstar main hand weapon attempt and fail. Both of these fails contribute to our overall pen Blackstar pity. For Blackstar, every weapon and every armor share the same pity. The reason for this is because Blackstar weapons and armors are in their own category. This Blackstar category shares the same pity with a hard cap of 40 for pen, so this means if you enhance Blackstar Awakening, fail a bunch of times, use your Blackstar main hand for some attempts, fail a bunch of times, they are all contributing to the same pen hard pity counter. And this is not just for pen. Every enhancement that isn't guaranteed has a pity counter. For Blackstar, going for +8 for example, has a hard pity of 3, so you are guaranteed to get +8 in 3 attempts. More relevant would be try Blackstar and 10 Blackstar attempts. For try, you're guaranteed in 8 attempts, and for Tet in 25 attempts. And this is true for most items. They're all placed in a category. As long as these items are in the same category, they share pity. So all Godr weapons share the same pity. Pen Godr having a hard pity of 50, for example, meaning after 50 attempts, you are guaranteed a Pen Godr. All Tuvala weapons and armor share the same pity, with Pen Tuvala having a hard pity of 8. Fallen God armors, the full set, are all in the same category, so they share the same pity, with Try having a hard pity of 20, Tet of 50, and Pen of 1000. The only items that do not share pity with other items are accessories. Accessories have their own individual pity, so if you attempt Pen Deboreka necklace, for example, you build pity for just that Deboreka necklace to pen. Hard pity for pen is 20 for all accessories, so 20 attempts for pen Deboreka necklace will guarantee that you finally succeed. So what happens if we succeed before we reach that hard counter, which is likely in most cases with average luck? Well, the pity counter will reset for that level. So if we try to enhance for pen after achieving pen, you'll see that we start at 0 pity again. If we build pity for pen Blackstar and finally reach it, then the enhancement window will change. You use 1 enhancement item. In this case, it's going to be a flawless magical blackstone, and you get your item without using any fail stacks. This system will apply to every enhanceable item in the game, from Carrack gear, from Naru gear, Manos gear, fishing rods. Everything has this system implemented into it. The averages for hard pity at pen on most items is usually a worst case scenario where someone has been extremely unlucky, but having the pity system now, at least you know you will eventually reach the point where you get the item regardless of how bad your luck is. In most cases, it works best for pen accessory attempts, which can be brutal depending on the accessory, so having this system implemented gives you safeguards from bad RNG, at least in theory. For some items, especially if you're still progressing early in the game, it is still best to just outright buy the items you need if you want to skip enhancing altogether, but that's not possible for some higher end items. And I should say, any attempts you have made since the start of this year, so the 1st of January 2024, will have this system retroactively implemented, so when this goes live, you may see that you have some pity already built on some items. That's the Black Desert pity system introduced today. I'm going to show you what the pity hard caps are on screen for all of the items that we know so far. Let me know what you think. Personally, I don't think the system is overly generous, but having something instead of what we have now is definitely a good thing for the game. Okay, so moving on, we have a few more things to talk about that were also updated today. The composer system, for example, that was expanded to a limit of 10,000 notes regardless of your composer level. They have also improved the editing process of your composition. They have also added rankings for your music rank, which can be seen in the life skill rankings leaderboards. For Guild League, it's getting a regular season soon. They have reduced the amount of players on each team to a minimum of 7 and a maximum of 10. I believe that was a feedback from players, so it seems like they're listening in that regard. For unification and quality of life, we have traces, fruits, and essences getting unified into one item for each. Trace of nature, fruit of nature, and essence of nature are going to be the new items. Any recipes requiring these items will be changed, and the Atanis token that drops from grinding in some areas will no longer give you fruit of nature as an exchange. For season gift exchange, usually it was a fail stack, or if you're new to the game, you're using those vouchers for Capotia accessories. There will now be a repeatable exchange of a 100 Advice of Valks. Questing icons and categories have been restructured in the quest menu to better organize which ones you want to see and complete. And lastly, they snuck this one in, but karma can now be lowered to negative 10 million karma instead of negative 1 million karma, and the amount of karma you get from grinding has been reduced to 1/5 of what it used to be. That's all for today's updates. Let me know what you think about the proposed pity system, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.